Really unfortunate what happened to him at the end of the game there. Absolute greaseball play by Tyler Myers. Unacceptable. End of a game. The Habs are up 6-2. Clearly headhunting. And by this hit is the exact type of hit they're trying to get out of the game. The definition of it. So the DOPS better take a look at this, and at the minimum, Tyler Myers deserves a 2-game suspension. Montreal Canadiens fans here are not asking the league to throw the book at Tyler Myers. They're asking the league to do what is right here and protect the players, because that's a blatant example of a very dangerous hit that has resulted now in an injury to our best player last night. And yeah, really unfortunate to see how that played out. And the hit itself, Tyler Myers comes in blindside. Joel Armia, he did not change position whatsoever before the hit. He's focused on the play, on the puck. Tyler Myers comes in, blindside hits him. The main point of contact here is, at the same time, it's head and body. So to me, this is an open and shut case. Tyler Myers gets a couple games. Never know, maybe he gets more if the league wants to crack down. But unacceptable hit, and it definitely needs to be addressed by the league, and I'm expecting it to be addressed by the league. I'll be severely, severely disappointed if it is not. Tyler Myers did get the 5 minutes and the game misconduct there, but it was the end of the game anyway. That means absolutely nothing. By no means can this go ignored. And like I said, it resulted in an injury. Armia leaves with a concussion. Hopefully it's not too bad of a head injury here, but that's really unfortunate, especially after he finishes the night with 2 goals and 2 assists. Great game for Joel Armia, but really unfortunate ending, and I think it's obvious that discipline is warranted in this case. Wow, this is embarrassing. I cannot believe it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I can. The NHL showing their bias big time against the Habs here. Tyler Myers, I guess, isn't going to get further discipline for his disgusting, gutless hit on Joel Armia to end that game. The Habs are up 6-2 at that point. Armia is the best player on the ice in that game. 2 goals and 2 assists. He gets absolutely headhunted by a pissed off Tyler Myers. And yeah, maybe the contact got a bit of the chest, but the head took the brunt of it as well. It's a blindside. Joel Armia is looking at the puck battle, about to get involved. Myers comes out of nowhere and just decks them. Good on the Habs for responding. I'll give them that. But this is an absolute joke on the part of the NHL player safety department. Seems to me they don't give a shit about the player safety out there, especially after the Montreal Canadiens, for the most part this season, have been getting ghost calls against them. I mean, Joel Edmondson, perfectly clean hit last night on Tanner Pearson, gets a penalty. Suzuki gets hauled down in the neutral zone, ends up taking a slash when he accidentally taps the guy on the ankles. This is an absolute embarrassment on behalf of the NHL. And guess what? The Montreal Canadiens are going to send a message tonight. Tyler Myers will get his. And you know what? Unfortunately, maybe one of the Canuck stars will as well. And you know who's to blame for that? The NHL. This Montreal Canadiens team isn't one you want to mess around with, and the NHL had a perfect opportunity to send a message to the league and once again show that, you know what, we're being progressive here in terms of trying to get concussions out of the game. Yet, Joel Armia leaves with a concussion after an absolutely embarrassing, pointless, useless, unnecessary hit by Tyler Myers. And they're not going to do anything about it. And don't give me the, oh, Tyler Myers is 6'8", it's not his fault. Joel Armia is 6'3" here. Tyler Myers has a responsibility not to injure a player on that hit. And he should be disciplined with more than a 5-minute major and game misconduct at the end of a game that they are losing anyway. The NHL needs to be better here. This is a joke, and you're going to see a lot of pushback here from the NHLPA. I will not be surprised to see that. And Habs fans aren't asking you to throw the book at Tyler Myers. Just do what's right and protect the player. Otherwise, it sets a terrible precedent.